So, a good day to all of you watching this video. Today I would like to talk about something quite different from my usual stuff, meaning what is it that we can do after this COVID situation, and what in general do we want to do with our lives, with humanity, with our relationship with the world. So I'm up here at the rooftop, my little area in a way, and what I notice is something that everybody is noting all over the planet. We have a cleaner air. We can see things from further distances, and we like it. And we like nature. We like the sound of nature, and we are listening to it now also. We like to be in a different situation with our planet. At the same time, we are sort of anxious to come back to our usual activities. We want the world to function again, in a way. We want to be sure that we earn our money, that our life moves on, that we can take care of everyone. But I think we now have the possibility of rethinking a lot of stuff. We have the possibility of thinking what really we want and what we might change. And actually, I think as citizens, there's a lot we can change in our lives. For instance, we want less pollution. So what can we do about it? Well, let's just pay attention to this. All over the planet, we have all the time, usually, lots of cargo ships, big ones, going through the oceans, and they bring along with them a huge amount of pollution. They are extremely pollutant of the oceans. And we have airplanes flying around, cargo airplanes also, along with the touristic ones, along with the business ones. They pollute a lot also. We have trucks circulating constantly, all over the place. They pollute a lot. Less than airplanes, less than cargo ships, still a lot. We know that trains can be improved and they can pollute a lot less. And they still can carry lots of products all over the place. Mostly, probably inside countries also, but also across countries. So we can perhaps invest more in trains. At the same time, we have this huge increase in global trade, and it brings with it the fact that this comfort we have from receiving packages inside our homes brings with it packages that are mostly made of plastic. Individual goods we receive, they are extremely pollutant because of that. They come from afar, and the global companies, the top corporations, they profit enormously buying cheap, selling expensive, and they are distributing all worldwide lots of products, bringing with them a huge amount of pollution. At the same time, we depend on them. We no longer have strong local businesses, strong local industries, because they have been destroying them. And so we depend on products coming from far. Now, there is a solution in a way that is supporting local businesses, local industries, country areas of production, so that we need less global pollution. We are no longer so dependent on big companies that are dominating the whole commercial world. We are no longer so much in an economical dictatorship from them. For instance, in Portugal, actually, there was a mayor some years ago who had this idea that restaurants in his town would be asked, if they would agree, and they all agreed on this, to have a zero pollution dish for clients. This meant a local dish that would be made out of products that were from around town. And this was quite a success, because people would know then that they were eating something that was benefiting local commerce, local production, and was producing a lot less, because this was 0 kilometers in a way. No one would have to fly or to come in with big trucks from far away bringing their products. A lot less packaging, a lot less pollution. Local benefit. less dependence on the economical dictatorship from global economical powers. So this is the kind of thing we can do. And with this, local communities are more independent in a way, and at the same time local cultures are benefited. They can contribute a lot more to the global orchestra, so to say. And those local businesses, local industries, they allow towns, they allow cities, they allow even villages to be less dependent on stuff coming from outside and from far outside. So, in case of pandemics, they can close to some extent. And so, it's better for our protection against pandemics to be less dependent on global trade. So, I would invite you to consider this. Also to think that we are no longer in democracy. In many countries around the world, we are in economical dictatorship from big powers. And to go for a local is a lot better. At the same time, we also know that we have been asked, in a way forced to consume products that do not endure. We have planned obsolescence all over the place, for cars, for appliances at home, computers, mobile phones. We have this emphasis on continuous progress that is not so good for us and for our planet. So, if we demand people to produce durable products, kind of thing that will endure 10, 20, 30 years, well, we spend eventually a little bit more money at first, then we have a lot less spending out of money, and we have a lot less pollution. Of course, this will slow down the expansion of the big economical powers. This will bring a lot less profit probably, but who cares? We are taking care of our planet, we are taking care of our families, we are taking care of our future. So I would invite you to think also about this. Consider this. We have this sort of power as citizens. At the same time, we may also think about the information dictatorship we are going through also. We know that newspapers, TV areas, movies, even entertainment, but all the information industry is highly controlled by those who own them. We really need independent journalism. So let's also do our best to try to support independent journalists, not the kind that is constantly scaring us out and manipulating us at the service of obscure powers. And this is my message for the day, and as you might guess, this is a message of empowerment of us, citizens of the world.